Hey everybody. Um, Sometime this week I may end up doing a song. Um, I'm gonna try to do my best to bring it all out. Um, I can't do much anymore, but at least I can use my voice. Now, probably won't that you won't see me with a beard or a mustache or probably hair, but because it's getting that time of year where I usually do that stuff. With all this stuff that's going on and our rights being violated and the corruption is being done within. Very evil people are using our judicial system against us and silencing doctors that are smarter than them because all they want is money. Now, this video may get censored, of course, when you don't go along with big tech or the NWO or WHO or the Agenda 21 narrative, you get censored. But I also want to let you know, through history, from Egypt, Mayans, Aztecs, to Persia, even Israel at one time was a massive nation before they forgot who their God was and they were punished severely. It's only been since, I believe it's 1948 there? Since Israel's become a nation.
Something like that.
And hopefully they won't make the same mistake as they did centuries ago. But our rights are being destroyed. Our guns are being taken. And no one is saying anything about it. We're so brainwashed. Kind of reminds me what I was told in Gagetown. Line up, shut up, and do what you're told. I don't have the body I used to. And, but those who can still do some good, respect the police. Respect all of them, The only ones I don't respect is those who turn around and violate our rights and are just plain jerks. And a lot of people call them wannabe police officers when they're not police officers, but they've been given so-called the same rights as the police officers. And makes me want to puke.
Not all are corrupt.
Because not all of them are corrupt. A lot of them are good people. We know a lot of them. And as long as you're good to them, they'll be good to you. But there's some, you have to watch it. Would I fight if it came down to it? Yes, I will. Even if it means my life, I will. Now, they'll probably turn around and say some bullshit. but don't believe it. The only way I'd ever fight is in self-defense. But I'm not promoting violence. Those who've actually fought, those who know what combat is, will tell you it's not something you want to be in. While our leaders make double standards for themselves compared to us, it's like the Pharisees and the Sadducees. They turn around and they put burdens on other people, just like the Nazis did. Now, the only thing that is missing for us is having stars or something on our chest, but yet they want to put passports. What next? A chip in your skin? To buy, sell, eat.
Mark of the beast.
The mark of the beast. There's even some people in the UN and even the Bilderberg groups and even babyface ball-sucking Trudeau is on board for someone to take the reins to make the decisions for the entire world. One world emperor. And that's not far behind. All of you who go against, are racist against people without masks, who discriminates us. I can't wear a mask. I'm actually immune to it. But they won't take my blood to find out why. They just say the WHO doesn't want to find a cure and they're not allowed to do any testing. Why? I wonder why that is. True CDC, the true scientists, if there is such thing anymore, will turn around, do what they did with the Ebola virus and cholera and other diseases. People found that, and animals found that they're immune. So they isolated the gene. After they isolated the gene, they turn around and they isolated the isotope that makes that person or animal immune to it. And they find out why. Could be blood type, could be something. But as our leaders have all said, especially Jason Kenney, or as some people are calling him, Dickless Kenney, says they want to control it, not cure it. I'm not well liked, and I know that. But that's not going to hurt my feelings. And frankly, I don't care. If shit hit the fan, do I think I would survive if we had a bug out? I'm not sure how far I could get. Not anymore, at least. But all those who can do something and have a voice, do it. Take our rights back. But let violence be the last, and I mean absolute last thing. Because it's not going to, the only thing it's going to cause is more hard feelings and everything else. Let the government make the next move for that. Don't you make the first move. In a fight, especially a sword fight or a weapons fight, usually the first person that moves and makes the move loses. That's why sometimes when someone's about to fight, there's a pause. You size each other up. Try to assess each other's skills. 1,000 scenarios go through your head all at once. Is this a war? Yes, it is. There's a bigger reason why they're doing this. It's an experiment to see how much we're willing to take, how far they're willing to push us, how much of their brainwashing, fear-mongering, subliminal messaging that they're doing on TV, movies, commercials. I don't watch TV, so. But I do see it on YouTube. I do see it even on Netflix. Certain scenes and everything else. I watch for it. And I can tell certain wording, certain phrases. But yeah, I'll be doing a song. I'm gonna try to make it sound really good. My strength is starting to come back now that it's not so cold or rainy or whatever. I've been dealing with a lot of personal issues, trying to find out who I am, what I am, and come to terms with it. Anyways, God bless. Get out there and defend your rights.
And wake up
And wake up.
to what's going on, really going on.
To really what's going on. Not what they tell you. Not what the fear and all that BS. Start thinking for yourself. Have an original thought. Because that's what they're afraid of. They're petrified that you guys will have an original thought to be able to raise your own kids, to dictate what goes into your house and what doesn't, to live by a standard. They're petrified. That's why they don't teach your kids Canadian history, American history, the true history. That's why they're trying to say no mother, no father, no this, no that. You know, Mr. Potato Head's inappropriate. This and this and this is inappropriate. But yet, the Grammys can have 3 black women licking each other's tongue. Live on the Grammys. That's appropriate. But Mr. Dress Up and other channels, oh, it's inappropriate. Because Planned Parenthood wants to control what our children watches, what we teach them. They wanted to be a communist government state. Believe it or not, which most of you won't, this stuff was actually experimented with for many years. They've done multiple social studies on people, what they'll do, what they won't do, how much they'll take, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. From Russia, studies from Russia, Germany, France, England, Rome, and more. Argentina, the Dominican Republics, Korea, China. I could go on. Even here in Canada. I might be just talking to deaf ears, and that's okay. But you cannot say you were not warned. Be blessed.